Hello everyone and welcome to my 9-month lock update. I am 3/4 of the way to a year. Technically, my actual lock anniversary was on Monday, but it was just so much easier to record today. So hello, and I'm so excited to show you this. Before I get into too much into anything, I want to just give you a good look at how they're looking at 9 months. I actually noticed quite a bit of growth and changes within the past month. I don't know. I just think, well, I'll get into that in a little bit. But before I go there, I wanted to give a shout out to 2016. I want to make sure to acknowledge 2016 because that's the year that I started my locks and learned to love my hair. Really, locks have made me love my hair like no other way. So I made a little slideshow for you guys. Don't worry, it's just 1 minute. Take a look. It was in April of 2016 that I said goodbye to my Marley twists and then said hello locks. And I would definitely say that I was excited, but I had some rough moments here and there, and I loved it every step along the way, but there were some days where it was very, very rough within those steps. Very, very rough. But honestly, I made sure to celebrate all of the milestones and rock my locks no matter where I was or what I was doing. And so eventually I started to see some changes, and then I think everybody else started to notice these changes as well. And eventually I got to a very comfortable place and had a confidence that was unlike anything I'd had before. And I actually became a Zumba instructor along the way as well. And my locks are a big accessory there. I also encouraged my sister to start her own locks as well. As you can see, my locks have changed so much over time, and it didn't happen overnight. And I remember having those moments here and there throughout the year where I'm like, oh my gosh, like, is anything happening? But as I'm looking back over it, I do see so many changes with them. I didn't even realize how rough the stage was until I was out of that stage. So it's still rewarding because I really like where they are and where they're headed. And I have found when I was comparing my locks with my brother's locks, I was feeling his locks. My locks have actually, they have matured more quickly than I would have expected. So right now, my locks are actually pretty dense. And I know I've said this before, but they feel almost similar to my brother's locks. And he's been locked for about 4 years or so. So they're definitely maturing nicely. I mean, obviously I'm nowhere near the mature stage that he's in, but they are still coming along really well. And I can't even explain how much I love it. I love my hair. Actually, some of my students in my Zumba classes have told me over time how much my locks have changed. They're like, wow, your hair has really changed. Your hair has really grown. So it's interesting that even they noticed that. So I'm trying to think, am I hallucinating when I think I see change or whatnot? But I definitely am feeling it. I'm even getting like a little sad ponytail in the back. A little something I can do there. Can rock some pigtails if I want to. So so I'm definitely seeing some changes, and I love it. I'm always running my hands in my hair, and I'm not ashamed. I don't feel like this is something I need to correct. It's enjoyable. I will be retwisting my locks soon, and it's a little bit overdue for me just because the new growth is it's so thick right now, and I want to just kind of keep them a little smooth because I have so many locks, or more than I expected, that I want to make sure that they're not so thick that they're weighing me down. I usually have a lot of energy and moving a lot, especially now that I'm teaching fitness classes and stuff. So I have to try and think of something more sustainable over time. So I don't want my locks to be so thick that they're really heavy sooner than I didn't really change my wash routine, although I will be washing it with the dish soap. I use the Ajax lemon dish soap. I've only used it probably 2 or 3 times since I've started my locks. So I'm going to be using it, and hopefully it'll do a good job, because sometimes I get that buildup. I'll show you what it looks like. Sometimes I get a little buildup in some of my locks. You see that? It's like a little, you see little bits of white from the oil buildup in my Dr. Bronner's shampoo. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a hot oil treatment soon, and just to give them moisture. But honestly, my locks feel very soft. They feel oddly soft. I actually had someone at work ask me what I used to keep my hair soft. I don't know why. They have never touched my hair, so I don't know why they assumed it was soft, but it actually is pretty soft. And I haven't really been doing much to it. I've actually been using coconut oil. Let's see, I only remember to coconut oil my hair probably once a week, once every other week. It hasn't been a big priority. My scalp hasn't been very itchy. You know, as long as I'm washing my locks consistently, I don't have any issues at all with them. My big thing is I've had days where I wake up in the morning and my locks literally, I'm not even kidding, are like this. Just like this. I woke up this morning and this is what they were doing. I was like, hello. And I didn't even, so when I was on my way to work, I just put a hat on while I was driving to work. And then by the time I got there and took my cap off and looked at the situation, they were laying down again. But either way, when I retwist it, it will fall a little better, and that will help. I also want to say as you saw, I did lock or start my sister's locks with 2-strand twists. If any of you guys are interested in any details about her journey, how I started them, how they're progressing, please let me know. I do her locks in a very simple way, and it's very much working for her and her hair texture. I don't think there's too much else to share. Guys, thank you so much for your support. I love the love. I love the love. And it's so wonderful to have you guys, all of you guys who've come here and supported me, and your comments, your questions, anything. If you subscribed, that's wonderful. If you didn't subscribe and you commented, that's wonderful. If you're just here and you're chilling out and stuff and it's just something to do, then that's cool too. I'm glad to have you guys. I appreciate all your support. I hope that I can encourage you all in some way, or that I have been encouraging in some way to someone out there. So thank you so much, and stay tuned for month 10. And also wanted to just say, if you guys ever have any other questions just specifically, or any video that could be helpful for you in between my videos, please let me know. I would be happy to do that for you guys. I really am here to share this journey with you guys. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll talk with you guys soon. Bye.